There's no hidden place for Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth Okonkwo was supposed to focus on the campaign he's doing. I know you are supporting Atiku Abubakar, but why can't you focus on supporting Atiku Abubakar rather than spreading fake news? Okay, you say that Peter Obi tells people to send 10 billion to his account for a campaign, and that is a lie. That is a lie. Okay, what you were supposed to do is just focusing on. I know you are trying to understand, push your subject, Atiku Abubakar. Since Peter Obi left ADC, I know that you people feel pain, but that is normal because when you are doing something with the person and the person is not following you again. Because Peter Obi say he don't like primaries. Do you know why he say he don't like primaries? It's not about his fearing it actually. He said that is not the main place to drag election. And you know that you are bringing the primaries with somebody that is a northern. That northern person will say that one move to the south. And you know that Tinubu will rule 4 years now. He remain 4 years. And his 4 years now, the other 4 years, another person have to complete it. Either him from south or a new person will win him. I was win Tinubu and they take it. If you are trying to drag with the person from the north in the primary, the person from the north may win it. And if the person from the north wins that primary, if you bring it, they will still push power move to the south. Because the south is 8 years, 4 plus 4, 8. And now the south only, they have only ruled 4 years. So you remain 4 years, that is 4 times 4, 8. And if anybody from the north comes to drag, now they are still going to push it to the south. For South to complete it, even though Peter Obi win now, they are going. Peter Obi is only going to rule for 4 years, and that Okonkwo so is going to take over. So I don't know what he's doing, because if Peter Obi wins now and he rule 4 years, Okonkwo so is going to rule for 4 years and another 4 years, making it 8 years for the north before he come back to the south. And that is what people is also pushing. If people make mistake fair now, he's going to wait for completely 12 years before he can drag anything again about it. So he will not tolerate that. That's why the man is pushing hard to make sure that nobody collect the seat from him. And he will say that the vote is not counting, but if I should tell you that the votes are counting, you say it's a lie. I know they are going to work with the INEC chairman and all that one, talks and all these kings, obas, and all these obongs. I know. But if you give them chance to secure enough vote, to rig the election will be very easy for them. But if they did not secure enough vote, to rig election will be more hard for them. That is that. I know that you are saying it's not counting, but they have to understand, start taking and reducing and throwing away votes before they can win that election. And it will be very hard for them if they secure enough vote. And the most of the place, let me tell you what makes them to rig that election is because if we are very smart enough, nobody is going to rig Nigeria election. I say nobody is going to rig Nigeria election if we are very smart. Let me tell you this, and they know this and know peace. Okay, fine now. If we have about 5,000 polling unit or polling booth in the country Nigeria as during a presidential election, we check this. Every place that they call the result, understand, the thing that is going to make them to rig or maneuver the election result is this. If the place that people are voting, if any polling booth or some polling booth don't have agencies of the other people, like if it is only APC and the PDP that have their agencies and the Labour Party or ADC or NDC or AA did not have their candidates there, their agencies there. So to rig that election is going to be easy for them in any polling booth that you don't have agent there or agent. So now, if it happens, this process that all the parties have their agencies there, like at least two persons in, that is what happens to the Labour Party during the last presidential election in 2023. Peter Obi them and even PDP do not have agencies, and APC makes sure there's secure agency. If APC do not have agency in any place, it will not pass like 3 to 4 places in the whole polling booth in the country. And mind you, many places PDP don't have agencies. Labour Party, they don't have agencies during that time. Agencies like half of the polling units don't have agencies of the Labour Party. And that is one of the things that makes them to win. Okay, you are talking about you won. Fine. What do you know actually the result from there? You will say that you get it from the announcement and that announcement is not enough. Let me tell you, it's not enough. That announcement is not enough for you to make sure that the election was not rigged. Understand? It is not enough to make sure that the election was not rigged. and you are telling me that you are getting the result from the announcement. Do you have agencies there? Do you have even one agent in some of those places? These places you have agents. You try your best, but the place you don't have agents, people are going to rig it. People are going to rig it. And that is what happened during the last election. And if you people still pave way for that now, the same thing is going to happen now again in 2027 election. So now, for you people not to cry me a river again, let the Labour Party have their agencies in every place. Let the ADC have, let NDC, which is P2P side now, have their agencies in all polling booths in the country, so that nobody is going to cry of rigging election. And another thing people are going to do is this. If we have about 5,000 or 10,000 polling booths in the country, let every place that they do the election call the result. Let everybody pick the exact numbers. If you don't pick others, at least the main candidates, I mean APC, ADC, NDC, at least from those sides. PDP, I don't know about how they are doing. They are now zigzagging. So let you pick at least, okay, we're PDP. Let you pick at least that 4 parties candidates, the votes that they give to them in every polling booth in the country, so that nobody will rig that election again. If we have 5,000 polling booths and the APC get for here, like we have APC in this polling booth, APC 270 votes, ADC 320 votes, NDC 329 votes, PDP 102 votes. So that if we can't it on this, so we make sure we have all the numbers that they voted in the polling booth in the country. With that, we see that the rigging that election will be hard for them, because if everybody is to secure the momentum to bring out the actual tune of the totality of the result, you will know that if they are bringing something different, everybody is going to be calling the same thing, and if their rigging will not hold, it will end up that they are lying. Forget about evidences. They know what they are doing. That is, if you say that they are not biting hard to win, why are they campaigning and they paying people money and they recruiting people to make sure they campaign for them, and they paying big celebrities to make sure they campaign to them, and they deceive people to vote for them again? If you think that the vote is not counting, why are they spending so much high money? Why are they biting high to make sure that they win that election again? That is that same thing they did in 2023, and people are talking about APC rigging the election. If APC do their clean job in 2023, if you should tell me that you won that election in 2023, I will not accept you. I will say that APC won that election in 2023 because they did the grand job very well. They paid the imams, they paid the obas, they paid the kings, they paid the obongs, which is of the Cross River. They paid the Amayana boss to make sure that they won that election and they won it perfectly. If they say that you should bring it, they go to court and bring it. They say that court people don't want to bring the evidence. It was late when the thing was going over, that is, I was about to leave the court, that they say, okay, organ. With that strategy, even though they did not actually win it by pressing hands as votes, they won it by the rigimaros that goes on. Okay, APC have agencies in almost all the polling booths. If they have 5,000, APC have like 4,995 places that have agencies. Let me just say only 3 to 5 places they may not have agencies during that presidential election in 2023. And you are just telling me that the rig election, that you people won the election, the rig election, that you won the rig election. That same thing is going to happen in 2027 if you people are not taking the care. If you want to win that election, the Nigerians should work. If the Nigerians really want APC to get out of that seat, Nigerians are going to support those people. If you want to support Atiku Abubakar, you support. If you want to support Peter Obi, you support. If you want to support Tinubu, you support. If you want to support any candidate that comes out to vote, to campaign for the election, presidential election in 2023 in any party or from any party, then you vote the person you like. Nobody is forcing anybody. Only they start to do rubbish they usually do. Share this video to reach out, just subscribe and like this video. God bless you for sharing. But if they should make sure that they count all the places that the people vote, and they make sure they count all the votes that people secure in every political party that comes for the presidential election, be it the presidential, be it the senatorial, be it the house rep side. Let them, because I know it is the same day they are going to do the election of presidency, senators and the House of Representatives. So let us count all those ones, and even though the senators and the representatives must come clean and not league. Not to, we should not focus only because from that place now they are going to have Mborogo, they are going to have root. So if you are a Labour Party member, you win. Fine. If you are a NDC or ADC or APC or PD, anyone you come. So if you win, we know you win cleanly. Let Nigerians support those people so that we will know the actual winner of the election. Then the Nigerians will make sure they have all the numbers and the people in booth that they send talks to distract the attention or to stop the voting or to make people to vote who they don't want to vote or distract the voters. Let the polling booth be cancelled by INEC. Let the voters be counted in that particular polling booth or polling unit by INEC. Let the thing be redo. And if they still do it, let it be redo again or let them do it like this. Let them figure out the particular party that caused that mayhem. If it is one or two, let the party not do election. Let them count as a punishment. Let them count all the voters from that place as those people that made peace. Like if it is Labour Party that made peace and the ADC or NDC, let them give all the vote to those people and they cancel PDP or APD if they are the one that caused the mayhem. You will know in another election such thing will not take place. If we have to the total vote in that place is like maybe like a 5,000 vote or 10,000 vote. Okay, if you have like 5,000 vote, let me just use a small number. And the people that caused the mayhem, okay, at the first time let them cancel it and redo it. But if it still repeat, if it is APC and PDP that caused the problem, let them cancel PDP and the APC own for the place and give the like APC and PDP did not even get anything. Let them put them 0-0. Let them give the other people, even though their own vote, let them share it to the other people that can come to do the vote. The other political party that did not cause mayhem. If they do it like that in the next election, such thing will not happen. And even the governorship, I know they do presidential election before the governorship so that the riggers will. Because if Bola Ahmed Tinubu win, then the APC will strategize in the governorship. If these people win, Labour Party, anyway, their own side. Is that Labour Party is only having Abia State. So that is that. And mind you, Nigeria is supposed to first of all do the governorship election before the presidential election, so that those governors will not have Mborogo. If they do it and then Tinubu win, I mean, you will know that the governorship APC will do everything. So share this video to reach out. My name is Stons. And if you want me to teach you how to grow online and how to do content and how to grow any business online or advertisement, then contact me. And also check the comment section for links if you are watching on Facebook for other things. And God bless your life. And I will teach you how to create a YouTube and grow it and create a thumbnails and others. God bless our